Hello and welcome to Full Send Broadcast Network. Tonight we have the Finish Line Racing League presented by Bab's Body Shop here at WATKINS Glen in upstate New York. Tonight these guys will be battling out here. Got to pick up fourth different winner of the season. Going to be a tricky track for these guys to compete on, being that it's one of two road courses that we have in the schedule this season. Let's look at the race facts for tonight's race and see what's going on here. These guys will be running, I believe it's 45 laps around this 2.4 mile track. Temperature 71 degrees, humidity is 54, partly cloudy with 8-mile-an-hour winds. Those winds may cause a little bit of handling issues, especially going through the bus stop and the carousel on the far end of the track that you see in the screen here. The track temp is currently 108 degrees. That's going to cause these cars to be a little more loose on throttle, a little bit more slipping and sliding going on. Tonight, the biggest issues that these guys will have would be off-track issue. That's trying to keep it on the track, trying to make every corner that they can. They did up the incident limit for a disqualification at 25 incidents for this race. From the normal 21X that would get you a DQ. That's because this track is going to be difficult for a lot of these guys. Many of these guys don't run road courses very often, so this will be something new to them for the most part. And this will be a one-stop race, barring any cautions coming out. And the only way that cautions will come out here is for a incident with 3 or more cars. So once the field gets kind of spread out, we may not see any cautions tonight. As practice here is wrapping up, about 20 seconds left to go. Let's go down there and check out what our fastest lap times of practice are. Right now, Anthony Propst with a 1:12.94. Trevor Robertson with a 1:13.27. TJ Roberts with a 1:13.59. Roger Pierce is sitting fourth with a 1:14.06. Burling with a 1:14.53. As qualifying has started, check out some of these drivers here as we see Tyler Green rolling off a pit road here. A 5-minute qualifying session, so a lot of these guys, if they're going to qualify, they need to get out there right now, be able to get 2 full laps in. See Tyler Green coming to the bus stop on his warm-up lap. Running over them curves a little bit. Right now, just trying to build heat up in these tires. Favorite in tonight's race is this 6 machine of Trevor Robertson. He's been known to dominate these road courses here in this league. Avid road racer. Likes to run the Mazda Miatas a lot in official races. This kind of fits in his wheelhouse. As we're checking out Anthony Propst. Coming to take his first green flag lap here. Anthony Probst in this 98 car is a newcomer to the Finish Line Racing League. This will be his first start ever in this league. You see him coming into the bus stop. Cutting it real close to getting an off track. Christian Hill with the first time out, a 113.89. Erling with a 115.48. Here comes Probst on his opening lap. Going to put him up to pole with a 113.08, and Trevor Robertson with a 113.59. Follow along with Trevor Robertson as he comes up through the S's. Getting that car sideways through the S's right there. Trying to get every ounce out of that car that he can to try to get that pole. Right now we've had 5 cars qualify. Robertson coming around out of turn 11. Across the line. He is not going to do better on his second lap. He's going to shut it down there. Follow along with Josh Oxendine here in the 63 machine. Going to be cutting it close on his second lap here to try to get it in. Through turn 10, heading to 11. Josh Oxendine was not able to get his second lap in before it forced him out. Alright, so let's go through the grid here and show you how they will be lining up tonight, presented by Babs Body Shop. On pole, you have your rookie here tonight, Anthony Probst, in his first race here in Finish Line Racing League, putting it on top of the board here with a blistering 113.08, sitting on the pole position. Outside of him is Trevor Robertson in the 6. TJ Roberts and Christian Hill making up the second row. In the third row, you got Blake Sperling and Roger Pierce. In the fourth row, you got Scott Stotler and Stephen Payne. In the fifth row, you got Josh Oxendine and Jason Babb. In row 6, you got Jack Dixon and Tyler Green. In row 7, you got Zach Wheeler and Justin Hutchinson. And that is your 14 starters here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League at Watkins Glen here, presented by Babs Body Shop. For all your body shop needs, go to www.babsbodyshop.com. We'll take a look at some of these paint schemes rolling around here through the S's. Be an exciting race tonight. Lots of incidents I'm sure to see here. getting ready to take the green flag here. Green flag is out, and we are racing here at Watkins Glen International Speedway in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by Babs Body Shop. As they go off into turn 1 here, are we going to have any incidents? Looks like we're going to get through that. These guys are taking it very conservative here off into turn 1. Oh, as we have the 29 of Roger Pierce going around. Looked like he backed it in the wall pretty good. We'll have to go back here shortly and take a look at what happened. Right now, Anthony Probst, that is your current leader, already with a 3/10 of a gap. The 3 of TJ Roberts has moved up to the 2nd spot here. We see the 8 of Scott Stotler and the 20 of Zach Wheeler battling it out right there, and Josh Oxendine coming into the picture. Looks like Stotler's going to let them get by. We had a car get sideways, looked like, into the carousel. Looks like it was the 85 of Christian Hill. Oh, Josh Oxendine loses it in turn 10. Gonna barely touch the wall. Gonna have to back it up a couple of times. He's going to lose several positions here as the 63 gets it rolling again. For those of you tuning in tonight, we appreciate it. Right now we're seeing the 23 of Tyler Green and the 94 of Jason Babb battling out a little bit as they come through the carousel. Trevor Robertson catching the 3 car of TJ Roberts, looking to try to get that 2nd position back. Robertson's looking actually a little bit conservative on his line, as he's going to get to the inside of TJ Robertson and make that pass successfully in turn 1. But as I was saying before, Robertson looks like he's running a little bit of a conservative line, maybe trying to save his tires a little bit. Maybe thinking that Probst is using up his equipment pretty early. You see the battle heating up once again between Babb and Green. Babb taking a peek to the inside of Tyler Green. Tyler Green gets a little loose in the center of turn 11. That's going to open the door for Jason Babb going into turn 1. Who's going to back out? Tyler Green going to hold on to the brakes a little bit longer, let Jason Babb have that position. That was a pass for 8th. Tyler Green, though, looking to try to get back to the side of Babb to try to make a pass going into the bus stop. Babb looking extremely fast through the bus stop there. Now we're looking at the 28 and 41 of Justin Hutchinson and Stephen Payne. Oh, Stephen Payne wheel hops it getting into turn 10 and noses it hard into the inside wall. Having a little bit of a difficult time getting it turned around. As we're looking on at the 85 of Christian Hill, coming up to the back bumper of the 20 of Wheeler. See Wheeler using every inch of track surface he can find. Hill looked like he got it into turn 1 a little hot there. Pushed up to the track a little bit. You see the 8 catching up to the back bumper of the the 94 of Jason Babb. As we go back up here for the battle for second. Christian Hill to the door of Zach Wheeler. Christian Hill outbreaks Wheeler massively, but Wheeler's going to have... Oh, Wheeler gets loose. got to the throttle a little early. Luckily, he was able to save it before nosing it into the wall. That's going to cost him a lot of time to the 85 of Christian Hills. We see the 29 coming by Tyler Green. Roger Pierce in that 29 car, he was involved in that lap 1 incident there in the S's. That's a pass for 9th place. As you see Trevor Robertson coming up on the lap car of the 48. 48's going to pull out of the way. Don't look now. Here comes Blake Sperling in that 1 machine. Coming up into the top 5 here in the 4th position. Running down the 6 of Trevor Robertson. Go check in on your leader, the 98 of Anthony Probst, who has opened up an 11.5-second lead. Putting on an absolute clinic here tonight. He's showing these guys how it's done on this 11-turn road course. Real smooth getting off into turn 1. What do you say we ride along with it? Go inside the cockpit of that 98 machine. Real easy on the throttle. Looks like he's out for a Sunday drive. How smooth he is on the wheel. Gingerly on the throttle. Using every inch of track he has to get a good run out of the corners. We have Zach Wheeler on pit road. Makes you wonder, is this a scheduled stop to make it to the end? See the 85 of Christian Hill here, running in the 5th spot. These guys are getting spread out now to where you may have 1 to 2 cars in each frame. Second, third, and fourth are running fairly close together. Hear a little bit of wheel hop there out of Trevor Robertson's car. right along with Blake Sperling in that one machine. See how it looks for him as he's going around this 2.4 mile road course. Comes up to the bumper of Trevor Robertson, who takes it wide in the carousel. Robertson looking really loose. Robertson with a little bit of right front lock up there entering turn one. That bus stop is very rough going through it at speed, because you've seen that car shaking all over the place every time you hit a curve. See, Tyler Green looked like he went wide off into turn one and ended up locking it down before he hit the wall. So there's something we do in this broadcast for this league, for their series sponsor, Babs Body Shop. We do what we call Babs Body Shop Wreck of the Race. As it stands right now, Stephen Payne is the winner so far, but it's still too early to call. We see that battle heating up here between the 6 and the 1. Oh, don't look now. Here comes Oxendine around the 28 of Hutchinson. And there's the 98 of Cox. Putting Hutchinson a lap down with his sights set on the 63 of Oxendine. Oxendine trying to fight to stay on the lead lap here. As Probst has opened up to a 20-second lead over the second place car of TJ Roberts. Oh, Probst showing a little bit of a wiggle there. So did Oxendine. Big wiggle out of him. That's going to put Oxendine one lap down. That's going to leave 8 cars on the lead lap. You see the 94 of Jason Babb here in the 6th position. Oh, we have a battle for 3rd. Sperling back onto the back bumper of Robertson. Robertson goes off track a little bit. That's going to allow the 1 car to catch up to him even more. Robertson with a wiggle out of turn 11. Just looks like Sperling is a little more gingerly on that throttle out of the corner. Not burning up them rear tires as much. Let's give you a rundown through the field as they stand. Oh, Jack Dixon with an issue. That car looks clean. It looks like he might have looped it around maybe. Go back and check that out. Oh, he just straightened out the bus stop there and came to a complete stop. Don't know if he didn't have confidence in the car or... All right, so let's go to your field as they run. Right now, your leader is Anthony Probst in that 98 machine in his first start ever here in Finish Line Racing League, presented by Babb's Body Shop. Putting on an absolute show tonight here, dominating fashion with a 24, almost a 24-second lead over TJ Robertson, that 3 machine in 2nd place. Here in 2nd place, you got the 3 of TJ Roberts, one of the veterans of this league. I believe this is his 2nd or 3rd season here in the Finish Line Racing League. Holding his own there in 2nd place. Don't know that he has anything for that 98 car, but he sure is giving it heck and trying to show the rest of the field that he's the best of the rest here in this race. In the 3rd spot, you got the 6 of Trevor Robertson, veteran of this league. He's run every season of this Finish Line Racing League since it's been started back in 2015. In 4th, you got Blake Sperling in that 1 machine in his rookie season here in the Finish Line Racing League. Been pretty consistent in all 4 races so far in this season. In 5th, we got Christian Hill in that 85 machine, another rookie this season. Been fast just about everywhere we go. Looking for that first win though. In 6th, we got Jason Babb in that 94 machine. This is his 2nd season here in the Finish Line Racing League. Looking to get himself a top 10 here tonight. In 7th, we got another rookie here in that 8 machine of Scott Stotler. In 8th, we got Roger Pierce in that 29 car. Another rookie here in this league. Last week's race winner. In 9th, we got Josh Oxendine, veteran here. Been with the league since its inception in 2015. In 10th, you have one of the league owners here, Justin Hutchinson. looking for his first win of the season. In 11th, we got Tyler Green. Looks like he is on pit road currently. In 12th, we got Jack Dixon in that 48 machine. One of our resident Canadians here in this league. Running in the 12th spot. 13th, we got Zach Wheeler, who is currently out of the race, 9 laps down. And in 14th, Stephen Payne in that 41 machine after an incident earlier. He is on pit road still, 15 laps down. As green flag stops are happening, your leader is on pit road. Jack drops, he is on his way. TJ Roberts has assumed the lead with the props coming down pit road, but Roberts still has the pit. See here the 85 of Christian Hill running in the 3rd spot as we see TJ Roberts on pit road now. There's that 98 machine of props going to reassume the lead before they get to the line. As we've completed 21 laps now, working on lap 22 here out of 39 in this race tonight. Props just putting on an absolute dominating performance here. Looking to put Justin Hutchinson a lap down again. Gonna do it with ease there, going into the bus stop. Trevor Robertson able to get by the 3 of TJ Roberts, who is still yet to pit. Oh, sorry, he did just pit. Yeah, he's already pitted. Trevor Robertson able to get by him. Blake Sperling, though, with a slow pit stop. That's going to put him back to... He's going to stay in 4th, but lose a lot of time to the 6. As they were coming into pit road together. The 6 of Trevor Robertson going up through the S's. Banging it off that rev limiter a little bit. We currently have 7 cars on the lead lap. You see Roger Pierce going around the 48 of Jack Dixon. Roger Pierce is currently running 9th, 1 lap down. Jason Babb here who is the owner of Bab's Body Shop, which is the title sponsor of Finish Line Racing League this season. I'd like to give him a big shout out for putting up some sponsor money to promote this league and help with some payouts during the season. Once again, for all your body shop needs, go to www.babsbodyshop.com. We say we do a little ride along with Jason Babb. As you see Trevor Robertson get really sideways there. Getting sideways enough to leave some tire marks on the pavement. Christian Hill in that 5th spot, going around the 28 of Justin Hutchinson, who's a lap down. We check back in with Roger Pierce. Hill has a little bit of damage, so he hasn't used his fast repair yet. Maybe he's hoping for a late race caution to get back on the lead lap and use a fast repair. But that damage also may be helping him rotate in the corners. A little bit of aerodynamic advantage. He does look fast, but he is trapped one lap down. Justin Hutchinson on pit road. See the 48 of Jack Dixon with a very clean car. Not having the pace that I imagine he would want out of that car tonight. Having trouble finding some speed. Go check back in with your leader, Anthony Probst, in that 98. With almost a 30-second lead as he's coming up on the back bumper of Jason Babb and Scott Stotler. Looking to put those two a lap down. Make it 5 cars on the lead lap. Currently there's 7. We have 12 laps to go in this race tonight. ride along with the 98 machine of Anthony Propst here for a lap or so. Bab's going to pull up out of the way, let Propst go by. That's going to put Scott Stotler in his crosshairs. Oh, who's this coming into the frame here? It looks like the 48 of Jack Dixon. And go another lap down. I'm going to put him 5 laps down here shortly as we approach the bus stop. Dixon going to hold on to the brake pedal a little bit there, let Propst go by. Stotler with a lot of blinks going on right there in front of the leader. You see Jack Dixon off the track. Looks like he overshot turn 10 there. Propst was able to get by Stotler and put him a lap down. That leaves 5 cars on the lead lap, as we have 10 laps remaining in this race. Propst with a 27.5 second lead over second place Trevor Robertson. At the blistering pace that the 98 car Propst is putting out there tonight, we may see only 3 cars finish on the lead lap. Like Jack Dixon had another issue there in turn 10. Go check back. Let's go run through the field real quick as they come up to 9 laps remaining in this race. Your leader by 28.5 seconds is Anthony Propst. Barring any major issues, off tracks, or incidents with lap cars, I do not see him losing that lead. In second, you got Trevor Robertson in the 6 machine. Third is the 3 of TJ Roberts. Fourth is the 1 of Blake Sperling. 85 of Christian Hill is 5th. Trying to run down Blake Sperling to try to take that 4th spot. In 6th, you got Scott Stotler. 7th is Jason Babb. 8th, Roger Pearson at 29 machine. 9th is Josh Oxendine. 10th in that 28 car is Justin Hutchinson. 11th, Jack Dixon. 12th, Tyler Green. 13th is Zach Wheeler, who is out. So is Tyler Green. 14th, wrapping up the field, 26 laps down, is Stephen Payne. Oh, as we see the 48 get loose on exit of turn 1 right there. Having all kinds of trouble tonight. You see the 3 car of TJ Roberts getting in and out of the bus stop flawlessly right there. Trevor Robertson here going into turn 10. Spinning the tires, coming out of 10, heading to 11. He gets the car sideways a little too early on the throttle there, exiting turn 11. Oh, Justin Hutchinson with a little bit of damage there to the right side of that car. I believe that's coming out of the bus stop into the carousel. Yes, it is. Looks like he might have wheel hopped a little bit, possibly. Let's go take a look here. Like it comes out of the bus stop. Oh yeah, he just got loose and was spinning the tires and hit that inside wall. That's one thing you have to watch out for, especially coming out of the carousel. It's real slick through there and can really send you for a loop. There's Anthony Probst. Still your leader now, 31 seconds ahead of Trevor Robertson in second. Putting on an absolute dominating race. Really cool shot looking down into the bus stop as he come in. Getting that car up on 2 wheels. Comes into turn 10 here, coming to 5 laps remaining in tonight's race. Not cutting that car any slack right now. Having fun with it. See the 8 of Scott Stotler and the 94 of Jason Babb here. Duking it out for the 6th spot. Appeared Oxendine straightened out turn 1 there, maybe locked it up, trying to get late break into the corner. As he's trying to give it everything he has to get up to Roger Pierce to make a pass for that 8th spot. We have 5 laps remaining in this race. Sorry, 4 laps remaining in this race. You see that one car here of Blake Sperling stretching it out a little bit over Christian Hill in that 5th spot. Christian Hill, though, in danger, going a lap down now. About 13 seconds ahead of the leader now. One mess up out of that 85 and the 98 will be right there to capitalize. We have 3 laps remaining in tonight's race. You see the 3 car here trying to get by the 29 of Roger Pierce. Roberts looking to the inside of Pierce. Thought about making a move at the bus stop. Two laps remaining in tonight's race now. Go check in with Anthony Probst here in the 98 with almost a 36-second lead over Trevor Robertson. Probst coming through turns 10 and 11 right now. Coming to take the white flag here. White flag is out. 1 lap remaining in tonight's race, presented by Babs Body Shop. Got that big of a lead, and he is still not letting up on it, pushing that car to its absolute limits. Going for bragging rights now at the moment, just trying to stretch that lead out even more. One more time down the short chute, heading to turn 10. Gets through turn 10 flawlessly. Through turn 11 for the last time tonight. The 98 car of Anthony Probst in his first start here in the Finish Line Racing League. Sees the checkered flag, going to pull down to that pit wall. He is your race winner tonight in his first start. We have now had 4 races with 4 different winners here this season. Shaping up to be a good season here. With 5 cars finishing on the lead lap. We see Trevor Robertson coming into turn 2 here. I'm in turn 10. Heading to turn 11 for the final time. He's going to secure that second place finish as he comes across the line. As we see Anthony Probst back around down the short chute. Your race winner coming back to the line to celebrate. What an absolute clinic, dominating fashion that Anthony Probst was able to put on here tonight. He's going to slow it down here. Going to burn it down for the fans here. Going to do a Jimmy Johnson-esque burnout down the front stretch here. Trevor Robertson coming by, giving him a congratulatory bump there in the driver tires. Looks like he's going to park it right there on the start-finish line. All right, so let's walk you through the finishing order tonight, presented by Babs Body Shop. Your race winner in dominating fashion with a 45-second lead was Anthony Probst in his first start ever here in the Finish Line Racing League. In second, we got Trevor Robertson in the 6. DJ Roberts brings it home third, and those are your podium finishers. Blake Sperling comes in fourth. Fifth was Christian Hill. Sixth, Scott Stotler. Seventh, Jason Babb. Eighth was Roger Pierce, with Josh Oxendine coming in ninth. 10th was Justin Hutchinson. 11th, Jack Dixon. 12th, Tyler Green. Zach Wheeler bringing it in 13th, and rounding out the field in 14th was Stephen Payne. And that is your official finishing order here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by Babs Body Shop. So let's take you back a little ways to quite a bit up and towards the beginning of the race almost, and show you the Babs Body Shop wreck of the race. Stephen Payne wheel hops it getting into turn 10. Huge hits coming all the way back across the track. Didn't want to back it out onto the track in front of Oxendine there. Having a few issues there trying to get the car back, turned back around to get back going, and frustration set in and he decided to leave the race, look like. That is your Babs Body Shop wreck of the race here tonight. All right. Let's get these guys here in Discord. We have props down here to interview waiting. Does not look like our third place finisher, TJ Roberts, is in the Discord to be able to have an interview. But one person we are going to bring into the interview tonight is your winner of the Babs Body Shop wreck of the race. Why don't we go ahead and bring old Stephen Payne in here at 41 machine. Hey there, Stephen Payne. Got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man. Walk us through how you won that Babs Body Shop Wreck of the Race award.
Fell off the racetrack.
Did you wheel hop it there going into turn 10?
Yes.
Yeah, that was some massive hits you took coming back up across the track. It looked like you didn't want to back it back out across the track in front of Oxendine. And then it looked like you had a few issues trying to get it spun back around, which might have caused some frustration. How'd all that go?
Yeah, I didn't want to mess with nobody, so I was just trying to stay until I got it clear.
Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Where are we going next week here? Take a look. We are having an off week next week for Thanksgiving, but when we come back, we're going to be going to Chicagoland. How do you feel about that? You feel like your chances are pretty good?
I had never run at it yet, so probably not. I do
All
better
right.
on the super speedways than I do.
Okay. Well, too many screens up here. Well, you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out of the way?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, we'll catch you again next week, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again next week, but hopefully from a podium finishing position.
That sounds great. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a good night. And that was your Babs Body Shop Wreck of the Race winner, Mr. Stephen Payne in that 41 machine. So let's bring in your runner-up finisher now, Mr. Trevor Robertson. Hey there, Trevor Robertson. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, walk us through how that race went for you tonight. Finishing P2 and showing a lot of speed from early on in the race, but didn't look like you had very much for that 98 of Anthony Probst.
Nah, he ran a flawless race. He didn't mess up any. About, I don't know, it was like 8 or 9. I got really loose coming out the carousel and hit the wall, knocked my steering all out of whack. So I had to run the rest of the run with it was about, I don't know, 15, 20 degrees turn to the left.
Ooh.
So left-hand turns were not very fun.
Ooh.
But after the pit stop, everything was cool. I just buckled down and drove it right on the edge the whole time, trying to cut any kind of gap down. But he was just way too far ahead.
Well, next week we have an off week here in the Finish Line Racing League for Thanksgiving. But when we come back the week after that, we're going to be heading to Chicagoland. How do you feel about your chances there?
I'm not the best at Chicagoland. I'm expecting top 5, but I'm not. It's not going to be a race I'm going to dominate. That's for sure. I don't know. It's just the trick of saving the tires there, which is with any track. But I don't know. I'm not real good on the line there.
Well, you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out of the way?
Shout out to you for putting on the broadcast, and I guess just everybody in the league running. It's good to them showing up every week, and hopefully we can continue to
All right.
run 15 plus cars.
All right. Well, have a good rest of the night, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again, not next week, but week after next when we come back.
All right, hopefully so.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
And that was your runner-up finisher, Trevor Robertson. Now, enough time has passed. Let's get your race winner up in here. Hey there, Anthony Props. You got a copy? He is showing muted. If I can. Hey, Anthony Props. You got a copy? Hello, Anthony Props. It looks like Anthony Props was not able to hear me and unable to communicate. But he did put on a dominating performance tonight here in the Finish Line Racing League, bringing home the checkered flag in dominating fashion. We'll see if he's able to pull that off again next week, or not next week, but week after next in Chicagoland when we come back from our Thanksgiving holiday break. And let's run you through that finishing order one more time before we sign off here. Your race winner by 45 seconds was Anthony Probst in that 98 machine, and second was Trevor Robertson. Third was TJ Roberts. Fourth, Blake Sperling and Christian Hill bringing it in fifth. Scott Stotler in sixth. Seventh was Jason Babb. Eighth, Roger Pierce after an opening lap issue. Ninth was Josh Oxendine. 10th, Justin Hutchinson. Jack Dixon bringing it home 11th, and Tyler Green 12th. 13th was Zach Wheeler, and 14th was Stephen Payne rounding out the field, and he was also your winner of the Babs Body Shop Wreck of the Race. And remember, for all your body shop needs, go to www.babsbodyshop.com. For Full Sim Broadcast Network, I'm Jacob. We'll see you week after next, once we come back from Thanksgiving. They're in Chicagoland in Chicago, Illinois. Have a good night. We'll see you on the flip side.